All right. Big story out there today. It involves American Airlines and U.S. Airways. In fact, there was a rally downtown today because the Transport Workers Union and two others representing the workers of American Airlines are concerned about American Airlines' bankruptcy proposal to lay off as many as 13,000 jobs. However, U.S. Airways, which has made no secret of its desire to buy American Airlines, has said that if they are able to buy American, that they would not lay off all those jobs. Those union leaders today in New York City for a hearing on American Airlines bankruptcy proceedings.
I got to look at what's better for the employees. I mean, we've got 55,000 employees that are going to be impacted. I believe in American jobs should be kept in America, and that's not happening under the American Airlines plan. And what I was impressed with the COO, Robert Isom from the U.S. Air, he says American jobs for America.
And joining us now is Peter Kaufman, president of the Gordian Group. His firm is advising the Transport Workers Union. Peter, I want to get into this, but there's also something else besides the news itself, right? It's interesting in a way that you, Wall Street guy, right, a banker, working with a big labor union, some people would say that's not possible in this environment, but you guys are working together to deal with American Airlines. How has it been, this sort of merger of you guys and the unions?
Brian, it's been great. You know, this is an opportunity for us to do something a little bit different. We usually are the one percenters helping the 1%. Here, in the teeth of a lot of adversity, Jim Little, who you just showed, and the TW leadership decided to do something very, very smart. They put together a dream team of advisors, if you will. Some top economists, leading labor lawyer Mark Richards, super bankruptcy lawyer Sharon Levine of Lowenstein Sandler, and of course Gordian Group as the investment banker. And so we've been at this hard, and we're working very constructively together in this very difficult situation.
I'm curious to know, Peter, how American Airlines feels about you working with the union and independently going and doing some negotiating on the side with U.S. Airways about a possible merger.
Well, you know, this is not American Airlines has taken a tired old playbook. Let's use the bankruptcy law to crush poor old labor and leave them as roadkill through the bankruptcy process. We at Gordian preach options and optionality to all of our clients, including this one, and we're not one to sit by passively. So we've been taking some active steps, the advisory team with the TWU. One of them is to be negotiating ourselves with U.S. Air about a merger. We're very open to a merger with U.S. Air if it's going to be better for our workers. But we're all about options. We're also in bankruptcy court today fighting Americans' attempt to crush the labor contracts. And we're also negotiating with American about how to improve the original distasteful, unacceptable deal that American put on the table. So, and it is improving.
Peter, you clearly feel that the unions have given, and they have, to be fair, they have given back a lot over not only the last year or two, but the last decade, right? I mean, pay scales have gone down, but do you feel like they've given all they can? I mean, they're done giving, right?
I think they're done giving billions in givebacks just from the TWU over the last 9 years to try and be constructive here.
When do you feel that a merger potentially could take place?
Merger could take place in bankruptcy or after bankruptcy. That's all very open. We're all about creating options for the union. The union's going to have a chance to vote on whatever improved deal we're able to negotiate with American. And, I'll note that the bankruptcy scenario, the bankruptcy forum, is very hostile historically to labor. So the workers are going to have to take that into account when they decide to vote up or down on that independent American proposal. But we're all about options, and certainly even the fact that we're having negotiations with U.S. Air is helping us in negotiations with American.
Well, thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, Peter Kaufman, I know the fight is not done yet. We'll see you back here soon. We'll get an update on all this stuff. Peter, thanks very much for joining us. All right.
You bet.
Well, just